Right, so welcome back to another game of the Song of Ice and Fire. We're back here with Joe Drabble.
Hi there.
Fantastic. And we're Hedge Knight Wargaming. We're going to play another game. This time it's
Fire and Blood.
Fire and Blood. So Fire and Blood, we've got Stark standing off against the Lannisters. We've just done the deployment guys, so not deployment for the units, but essentially just for the terrain pieces. So we've got Were Tree over on this right hand side, you've got 2 Corpse Piles central, and you've got some cover blocking trees over there. On the units themselves, we have Rodrik or Roddy himself. He's sat within the Tuddy Sworn Shield.
Sworn Shield,
yeah. Just as a little kind of hunker down unit. We've got the Stark Bowman with Grickon and Nisha. We've got Shaggy Dog. We've got Stark Outriders, Unit Berserkers, and some Bolton Cutthroats. And then we have the mysterious prisoner himself, Jack and Hagar, just for some shenanigans on your side of the board. Over there, Joe, what have you got?
So we've got Guardsman, Naked Guardsman, and the Norse Riders, and the Mummer's Skirmishers with Commander Tywin. And some Naked Crossbows as well.
Awesome. And one thing I just mentioned, what have you got on the NCU boss?
So Cersei, Pycelle and Varys.
Cool. I just forgot that. So over here we have Arya and Sansa, 2 cheap 3-point NCUs, Jack and Hagar, Bolton Cutthroats, Berserkers, Stark Outriders, Tully Sworn Shields, Stark Bowman, Shaggy Dog. Right, so we're going to roll for first turn. So we have a 2. We have a 2. Do that again. We have 6.
Oh, remember I rolled first turn earlier. I was going first. No, I was going second. Yeah.
Fair. you go second, I'll deploy my first one.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so it's 18 inches deployment and then we mark once we're deployed. So let's start with a unit of Sworn Swords. Right there in the middle. Get out in your grill. And over to you.
So I'll go. I'll put Tywin over here.
So that's Tywin with the Mummers. Yeah, fantastic. Right, let's go for the unit of Berserkers. Okay, over here. 12 inches. 6 inches. Just go there. Awesome.
Go for Crossbowman.
Crossbowman in the centre.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go for this unit of Bolton Cutthroats on this side.
It's for Guardsman.
Guardsman in the centre. Let's go for the Stark Outriders. So with Jack, do I put him in your deployment before? What was it?
I think one was deployed it.
Yeah, I don't think it really makes a difference. Still gonna go with the unit.
Okay, so there. Another guardsman. Just here.
So we've got a thin red line of guardsmen going on there. Right, so we've got some Stark bowmen. Which I've left them too shy there. I think we will put them over here though. Like so. Cool.
Okay.
And there's Horse Riders over on the flank.
Yeah, just here.
Good. So I think what I'll do then, just to counter your cavalry with my cavalry.
You already placed.
I haven't placed yet, you doing it?
No, I mean you already placed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
That's it. That's because they all lined up on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then Shaggy will obviously go over them. My bad. Right, that's deployed.
So you can mark first.
Yeah, let's put Jackin somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Where would be cool for Jackin to go? He's got 4 units to choose from. I think it's a hard one, really. I'm going to put him in the crossbow because then crossbowman.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. And a guardsman. I was thinking about those, but then I thought, no, they're too armoured. And then marking units, let's make your Lannister guardsmen, both of them marked.
Yeah, thought that might happen.
Just because they're dog shit in combat.
Go for the cutthroats.
Cutthroats are going to be marked.
And the berserkers.
And the berserkers are marked. Cool. Right, let's draw some cards. Just so you have to place that just on your unit. And here's the cards I've finished.
So your first turn.
Yes, I think I'm gonna jump. Oh yeah. No, what do I use? I can use I at any point. As an infantry unit, though, so do I really want to do that? I mean, that would be funny. Do I? Yeah, why not? I'm going to use I's ability once per game at the start of any round, so start turn 1, I will do 1 friend a year and make a free manoeuvre action. Then I'll activate her. Do I? And just sit her on there. So onto the orders. I'm moving these guys 4 inches up because they're very slow. cards and place a condition. So we've placed the weakened token onto the crossbow members. 2 new ones have drawn our.
So we'll just put I sell yeah. Actually no, put Cersei on the attack. Gonna use it on these guys to shoot them.
Yes.
But to move back, gonna shift back to and shoot them.
Okay. So 3 shots from that.
That's not great.
Freeze. And you're weakened.
2.
2 hits. I'm gonna pop the order to block D3.
Okay.
Or will I? It's sundering, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll block D3. I'd like
So
one save that falls from 1 wound.
wounds. Panic -3.
-1?
Cersei as well.
Oh, Cersei's on there. -3 puts me to 9.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 more.
2 more.
Yeah, 2 more. 1 from the panic, 1 for the D3. Okay. Alright. We're going to shock quite a bit here, aren't we? So, do we try and weather the storm? I think we do. We jump. That's not so good then. Keep stopping your camera. I'll have to restart it now. That's annoying. I'm going to hold it like that so I don't do that. Okay. Right, okay, I'm going to activate Sansa. Any shenanigans?
Yeah, just do one.
On the ability or on the
As the board.
on the board?
Yeah.
Stops the board. I'm going to stand on that.
Okay.
Your turn.
So activate the crossbowmen again, or activate them, and we'll just stay here and.
I'm just going to give up on that, mate.
Okay.
Yeah. It just keeps stopping, so there's no point.
So I'm just gonna shoot.
Shoot that unit, yeah.
So that's 7.
Okay. Four hits. 4 saves at 3 plus. No, 4 plus because it's under 2 save, 2 wounds. Panic
And I'm
test.
going to do that. Yeah, why not? So hear me roll, so -2.
Okay.
So you're -5.
Okay, so that's great. So I'm on 11.
Yeah.
7. Failed by
2.
2 bits. Well, they're taking their hits. Right then. It's my activation, isn't it? Because they've just activated.
Yeah.
Mm. You've got money. You've got that. I am going to activate Roddy. Let's change what I'm going to do a bit, but I'm going to make that unit there vulnerable.
You get to put a point on someone as well.
And I'll make a point on them as well. And then I'm going to move back 4 inches.
Okay.
Because I'm in trouble there. Like so.
So I'm going to activate these guys.
That's the last one.
Just kind of
Shift back. Defend your front.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm in bow range, hopefully. Let's move that tree. So 12 inches plus the 2-inch shift should put me in range, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
easy.
about, yeah.
Cool. Let's do that then. So this unit will move up. Shifting 2. Still in the front. 8 dice on freeze. I'm going to play a card. Now, I didn't understand the reading, but it seems like it's feasible. So press the advantage. When a friendly unit attacks a vulnerable enemy, this attack gains critical blow. So 6 scores 2 hits.
Yeah.
It doesn't target Rodrik Cassell's unit, so I don't get the critical blow on 5s.
Yeah.
But it doesn't state melee.
No, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Critical blow.
double check that. So
No, that's correct, yeah.
6s will cause 2 hits, 8 dice needing freeze. Right, okay. They didn't do too well with the hits, but we've got 2 more from the critical blow, so we're up to 4, 5, 6 hits.
So, oh, did you get any 1s?
No, I got 2s.
Okay, you're right then. So that is 2.
And
2
you're
wounds.
vulnerable.
Mhm.
So I'll make you re-roll those 4 successes.
2 more.
Yeah, so 4 wounds. Then you're a panic test, which is just a standard 7, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you fail this, you become weakened from ability.
Passed.
You're fine. Cool.
Okay.
So it's got at least a rank down from the bloody mamas.
Yeah. So we'll just go price sell there, heal 3 of those back, and put a weakened on them.
Cool. I could run in and just try and do some stuff, but I don't think that's going to hurt too much.
I'm going to play cards, so start of your turn.
Yeah.
Spend the weaken token. So I'll get rid of that actually. And then that unit loses, and its attachment. Oh yeah, I've got one. Loses all abilities until end of round.
So I lose Sundry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Might not be worth it, but
No, that's what it is. Right. So this unit, do they come and try and hit you? I think we can go heavy on one side, but then you've got a counter charge, haven't you? Bottom cutter is 5-inch movement, which is pretty rubbish, isn't it?
yeah, especially with that bulk of it.
Yeah. So I guess we go for cavalry then. Who will activate, do their 6-inch free move, and then 12-inch free march. And then they shift like so. So they can shift off the table as long as they come back on, yeah? So pivot like so. Just so we can kind of go over that direction in a second, hopefully. That's those.
Okay. It's on first next turn. So I'll just put virus there. Just them. And I'll just move towards you actually.
Okay.
So,
That's very yeah. It will move 10 and then down to 9 because of the corpses. Pivot slightly so I don't get shot in the flank by crossbows. Okay.
activate these guys. Tempted, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought I'd give you a hard choice.
So I need to get 2s.
Yeah, so 2 dice take the lowest, isn't it? Because of the corpse part.
Yeah. How many dice do they roll? 6 dice. I might as well. So then get a 1. Okay.
It's 1 or a 2, I think. But you're
Yeah.
right. So can they go? I don't think they can go 50 that way without hitting you.
Yeah. Just about.
Okay. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was 6 dice, I think.
Mhm.
So reroll these. It's not bad, no. 5 saves.
5 normal saves on 5s. To which we save 2, 3 die.
And yes,
We're at -1,
+1 as well.
so static
Mm.
from the wedge tree puts us at 7. 8, we pass. Right, so we've got the Berserkers and Shaggy.
I should have rolled +2 more.
Oh, because you're marked, you know, I need to do that now.
Oh, I'll reroll for the charge. One more, yes.
Save. One more wound. Got to remember that marked at 2 extra dice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. That was your move. You've now just got Tywin and that unit over there, is that right?
Yep.
So, Shaggy, what do you do, mate? I mean, they move, what, 6?
Yeah.
So they can go 6 inches and 6 inches and then try and do a charge. Do I go and get Shaggy to go and deal with them? I mean, they're a lot of dice, aren't they? That's the problem. I'm sacrificing a dog for a turn. But then I am vicious, I might be able to do some damage to you. It's just, how many dice are you?
7.
7 dice on full.
7 on 3. And then down to 3 dice.
Oh, such a harsh choice. Let's do Shaggy Dog. I think he's got to try and save Rick on him. Otherwise you're just going to end up in the fight. So, let's do a 6-inch move. Followed by a 6-inch charge. 6-inch move, sorry. Do I have anything cool to play?
Do you charge?
I'm going to charge, yeah.
So you need.
I think it's like a 4, probably. Yeah.
4, okay.
So 4-inch charge. So that's fine.
Just lose 1 more.
This moves an inch up. It just becomes a nuisance.
No point doing the panic test because.
Yeah. I can do it anyway, just to be safe. 2, it's fine.
Is it within line of sight for marking point?
Yes.
So, okay. So I guess we just activate these guys
Mhm.
and just move up and charge.
Yep.
It's not disordered.
No.
So guess I have to go 50% that way.
Mhm.
So that's 7 saves.
7 saves on freeze.
Done it before.
He has done it before. You're right. Go on, Shaggy, you can do it. He only just has.
He's done it again.
He's taken a wound. But then he's failed the panic test before.
You can't.
Can't on this time. The 4 is fine. Decent. Shaggy Dog kept the flank from falling by himself. That's good news. And then it's my Berserkers.
Yeah.
Who, there's no way they can get there, I don't think, because you're at 12. So I think at this point we just move them up. We get up in your grill. Come at me. side as far as I can.
Strap a bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
make sure they're an inch out. I'll get to them. Cool.
So activate Tywin.
Yes.
I'll put a point on these guys,
Yes. Are you tripping?
and also with Tywin make them weakened.
Yeah.
And then I just charge it in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine.
You're fine. So, bloody mummers.
So 7 dice.
Yeah, 7 on freeze.
Yeah. 7 hits.
No modifier.
Nope.
7 on 5s. Actually pretty good. I lose 3.
Yeah, that's pretty good. -1.
Panic test -1 brings you up to 5. And we pass on a 7.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, and that's real.
Yeah, I believe so. Everything gets activated. Just good news.
Discard this one.
Yeah, I think this might be a short battle because my units are pretty decimated already. Shaggy living though. Classic shaggy dog. Which is great news. So those two back. Perfect. So these I haven't used Silencer. And I've got 4 in my hands, so I'm not going to choose to draw anymore. And your first is done.
Go for, yeah. Okay, so it's a lot to choose from.
There's a lot going on.
So I think I'll go here. So I'm going to play that card again. So Lannister Intimidation.
Yeah.
So expend that.
Yeah.
Weakened.
And reduces my sundering, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then attacking with the mummers to them.
That's their activation, yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, on the board. So
Yeah.
let's put Cersei.
So Cersei to the cross swords to activate 3 hit. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And attaching to.
And when the mummers attack, if a unit hasn't activated this round, they become weakened. So put that weaken back.
Okay.
So 7 dice again.
Yeah.
6 hits.
6 hits. 6 saves on 5s. 2 saved, 4 wounds.
Good.
And then a panic test at -3.
Yes. Yeah.
Cersei and corpse spine. Go to 7. 6, I failed by 1.
2 more. A lot of hits coming at me there.
Yes, it is. They're quite angry now. So I'm going to just hit you. And they're marked.
don't have Sundering.
I don't have Sundering, but you're on 5s anyway, aren't you?
Yeah.
So let's just hit you, I think. There's nothing else I can really do in that situation. So it's 10 dice, so they're max dice on 1 rank. Plus 2, because they're marked. Hitting you on 3s. So I only failed 2 there. That's a 1 though, because that's irrelevant, isn't it?
Okay, and we'll... Oh yeah, the 1.
Yes.
Any ones, yeah. So if you re-roll the others, I used to weaken there.
Yeah.
Ones
one failed, so 9 strikes, but you don't have Sundering now, so...
I'm going to play Wealth for the Rock.
Yeah, so you're up to 4s.
Yeah. And you take 1 wound as well.
I do take 1 wound.
So 9 saves, 1 4s.
So 4?
Yeah.
5 die.
5 dead.
And you've got a panic test at minus nothing, I think. 0 out of 6.
Yeah, so just start 7.
Yep.
Just
that.
Okay. And that's them activated, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to play the Lion's Wrath. So start with friend's turn. 1 unit becomes weakened.
Yeah.
And I've got it on the bowman.
Yeah.
And any 1s or 2s are disorderly.
Okay, so that goes on them then.
Just throughout the.
Oh right, okay, yeah. So that remains in play.
Any weakened units, yeah.
So any weakened units will trigger on 1 or 2.
I think I'll just go 5 dice. Yeah, I think I'll just activate them.
Yeah.
Try and come in.
Makes sense.
5 hits.
Okay. Pretty much like that.
Oh, and then when I activate them, I'll put a point on you.
Yeah.
And I put a weakened.
There's nothing in long range.
Yeah. If they survive, I'll put it on them.
No, they don't. So there you go. That's a true point for you.
So that's 5 points.
2 points for what they're worth, and then killing a marked unit is 2.
Yeah.
4 points.
And then 1 for the unit itself.
Is it?
Yeah, 1 point for victory through combat,
Yeah.
2 for marked, and 2 of these.
Yeah. So where's the extra one from?
Just for killing the unit.
Yeah. So that's 2 plus 3, and then marked. Does that give 2? I thought it was only if your marked unit killed another marked unit, you got 2.
Marked unit is plus 2. Yeah, I'll double check.
Yeah. I thought there was a benefit for a marked unit killing a marked unit, but yours weren't marked. I thought it just gives the additional 1.
Yeah, marked units grant plus 2 points.
Ah, okay. So 5 points.
That's 5.
So what is it? An additional 1 if a marked unit kills another marked unit?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Grim.
Or if a marked unit kills anything.
Yeah.
And then I'll search for. We'll go
Let's go for the flag out.
back 5.
I'm going to play North Remembers as you've destroyed my unit.
Okay.
I don't get any other trigger, but I do get 3 wounds
Yeah.
We have to remove the activation token, nothing else is. So I think I'll just restore 3 wounds over to the Tullies at this point. And that one's done. That's my activation, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think we go with the Outriders for what it's worth. The question is, can we do much over there? So I'm going to have to go out this way to avoid you. Go up 6. And pivot. And then just charge your flank.
Good.
So roll to see if it's disorderly. Oh, can you pass me my cards? Thank you. I'm going to play, when I charge Devastating Impact, I reroll the charge list and dice and get +2 additional automatic hits.
Yep.
I don't get any other benefit from that. The charge itself is 2, which is in, not disordered, so 8 attacks, but then 2 additional hits on top. Freeze. And because it's bushwhacked, because I'll hit you from the flank, you're now panicked and we can hit your freeze. That's all successes. So that's a total of 10 hits, -1 from the flank.
4 was.
Not
No,
bad.
yeah.
No.
3 wounds.
That's when I needed the vulnerable.
Yeah.
So 3 wounds, and then you're at panic test at -1.
Passed.
Nice. They did well at just surviving.
Yeah.
Cool. And then they're activated for a second.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think we just activate these guys
Yes.
and attack there. So rolling +2 dice because I'm not.
Yeah.
And that's 3 hits.
3 hits, saving on 5s. 2 saves, 1 down. It's that panic test that's going to help. And panic test at -1. Oh no, because it's modified. Yeah, because of the wear tree incremented. So 7, 5, lose by 2, 3 more. Last rank on those, which isn't great. Oh dear.
Still activated.
Yeah. Well, let's think logically here then. They're probably not going to hit again. Your crossbows can't see them to shoot them. Because you can't shoot through your own rank.
You can shoot for your own units.
Can you actually?
Not,
I've
yeah,
got
it's
the
not,
opposite now.
not position units. Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, that's going to screw me a bit then. That's another thing. we just help Shaggy Dog at this point then. That's 8.5 inches away, so that's really ambitious. I've got an idea. I'm going to activate this unit and they're going to march.
You can mark put a point on someone.
I was going to say, because if I move up here, I'm then intervening as a unit then, aren't I?
I could still go like that. Still, I could even shift over there.
Oh yeah, and then if you can shoot for your models, and that's not going to really affect anything, does it? So let's just activate this unit and they're going to shoot into the Zorse Riders then.
Okay.
I'm going to shift 2 inches this way. Still puts me in range, just puts you kind of away. 8 dice, medium freeze.
Yep.
Uh, 5 and weakened.
Yeah, if you use that.
Just 1.
Okay.
That's like just the weakens are punishing me.
What are they? They're 5. Okay.
Any wounds?
Pass.
Nice.
That's 1 wound.
That's that activated.
Probably use Cersei. Put the pistol there, go for it, and put weakened on. These guys.
So weaken on the Outriders.
Panic test, -1.
So 8.
Yeah.
Passed on a turn.
You know what?
Okay. Activate Shaggy before he dies. So 2 dice on freeze. Was it 2 dice on 2s? 2s, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 hits.
1 wound. And he's got vicious.
Yes.
Goes to 9.
That fails.
3 wounds.
So kill the horse.
Okay. So I think we'll just try and finish these off.
Mm-hmm.
So 7. 6, 7. So that's 5 saves.
It's only 1, so 6 is. Don't look good. No. Don't look.
So that's 3 points.
Yep. I'm going to play North Remembers by using Sansa. Fish for it.
Off. Go back.
And use that. remove an activation token and heal wounds, isn't it? Well, no, it's one or the other because I don't have the cross swords.
Yeah.
Let's take that one. Yeah. This is a bit of an uphill struggle now. So both my mark units are dead.
Yeah.
What's going
But
on?
I'm doing it here as well.
I know, it's shocking. And then it's my activation, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, do I risk it in the yeah? Do I not? Ten requires me to have a 6, natural 6, which is going to be a bloody nightmare. I think what I'm going to do is so you've got nothing else to activate, have you?
Them and them.
Okay, so that unit and that unit. So let's do this logically then, and let's go for the Outriders to make an attack on your flank again then.
Okay.
So reactivate him because of not for members. 8 dice on freeze. 6, 7, 8 dice.
He's weakened.
Yeah. All the weekends. That's good. 3.
Two saves.
Save.
4s. 1 wound.
Yeah. Panic test -1, -2 because of corpse.
Yeah.
So it would be free. Do I want to use the panic? I don't think so.
Slave activate.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, because they haven't activated yet, have they?
no. So, guess I just activate these guys and have another go at Shaggy.
Oh dear. Come on, Shaggy. You've done it once. You've lived before. You've 1 wound left.
It wouldn't surprise me. So 4 saves.
4 saves, no modifier. 3s. Oh,
Just.
1. Shaggy.
That's 1 point.
A victory point, yeah.
I will search for. I shall go. That'll make sense, doesn't it?
Just to move out there. Just not my activation, is that?
Yeah.
So I've still got stuff I could go on there, to be fair. But then you've got nothing else on the board but that unit, haven't you?
I've got that on the board and Varus.
Okay. Well, let's activate Rodrik. We'll make that unit vulnerable and worth a point. 8.5, so 9. So I'd need a 6 for a charge. 4-inch move.
9, is it? You
Yeah.
need a 5.
5.
Yeah.
Cool. So 5-inch. Let's try it. Why not? Nah. Of course
So
not.
you
Move 6.
And then move 6.
And then panic test. -1. 7 is fine. It was worth a try.
Yeah. So I've got these guys left. So your order is if I attack you, isn't it?
Yes, so they've got an ability that says Swift Retreat. After this unit is attacked with melee, this unit may make a free retreat action.
Okay. So I'm going to just retreat.
Going forwards or?
Not sure yet. So I'll go 7.
Yeah.
And I don't think that'll be enough that way.
No.
No. So I'm just going to kind of
Back off that way.
and then just
Right.
turn around with that.
Then I get a free pivot, don't I?
Yeah.
So let's pivot to face that way. Okay.
That's everything?
That's your activation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all mine.
That's my activation. Let's go for
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Arya on the manoeuvre.
Varus up.
Varus stops the zone. Your Varus. Varus is the only thing you've got left, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think it makes sense to just go here. I'll get rid of the weakened and put 3 models back.
So on the money bags. Okay. So I've only got to claim 2, if I wish. Varus.
No.
Oh, sudden charge then.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got the horse, so whoever I charge becomes vulnerable. I'm going to charge the outriders into your flank of the crossbowmen.
So that's 7.5, so just don't get a 1. Then they fail.
4 is in. Fantastic news. And they are vulnerable. Yeah, that'll do. I'm then going to trigger when a friendly unit attacks or charges an vulnerable enemy. Until the end of the round, the defender loses all abilities and opponents may not play tactics cards.
Is pushback an order? Or?
It's an ability.
So they're all free then, aren't they? Panic, vulnerable and
Yes.
weakened.
Which is good news. So, 8 dice. Been waiting for that all round. I was like, come on. I was like, he's going to embarrass it, but he embarrassed enough.
Well, I'm thinking if you get another 2 cards back at the end of the round, there's no point really.
Well, yeah, exactly. 8 dice on freeze with rerolls. So far 6. So 1 missed. So we're on 7 saves at -1. So 6s.
Reroll that one for vulnerable?
Yeah, why not?
7. So 7 plus.
Panic test.
Oh, pass.
Well, I'm
Oh,
going to
you
make
can
you
use it.
reroll that. Reroll them all.
So I need to get.
You need to get a 9. And you get 7, so that's 4 more.
So 4 plus 7, wasn't it? So that's 10.
And 4 plus 7 is
11.
11,
Sorry, yeah.
which which is annoying because it just leaves Jacken.
Be your first next turn.
Yeah. Well, that was huge.
Yeah.
I was like, if I can get in there and I can kill Jacken, that kills off Varys. And Varys has got 2 orders on him, or I can kill Cersei. Cersei's just as bad. Especially with the 2 corpse piles on there. Kill Cersei, that would be banter. Right, okay, so those 2 have been used. Cost me a couple of cards, but it's probably worth it in my opinion.
Don't be that round.
Yeah, you're doing quite well at the moment. Right, and then it's my turn first for once. Okay. Turn 3.
Drawing cards.
Yeah.
Have you used Sansa yet?
I've used Sansa, yeah, I had to do for Northern Frost,
Oh,
for Northern members, so I could reactivate the Outriders, which worked. So my activation first, I'm not going to risk jumping on the board because Varys is in effect, so I'm going to get the Outriders to kill that unit, just that.
So yeah, I'll play Mutiny.
So this is when they activate, I need to do a Mariam test?
Yeah, otherwise
So I'm on a 6.
you take D3 wounds.
7
That's
farmers. And then I'll hit you with my 8 dice. In your freeze. 5 saves, -1, some 6s. Good night, sweet prince. Victory point, finally! Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, and then Surge Forth. Getting away from those guys. So if you can sit me behind Tywin, if that's alright. That's it, turn them all the way around.
What?
That'll do.
So you're gonna kill.
I'm going to kill Cersei
Okay.
because she's painful. Jacken's done this thing twice since he goes there.
Well, I'm just gonna activate these guys
Yes.
and do a free maneuver. It's basically get there and
Go for the flank.
charge.
Yeah. Roll for disorderly.
Nope.
He's in on a 2. When you attack, I'm going to play a card. Martial superiority. When an enemy unit attacks, the attack dice is -2 dice and loses any abilities until the end of the round, until the end of the turn.
Not sure if mine goes first or not. It's the same trigger, isn't it? So, if attack an enemy in the flank or rear, that enemy becomes weakened.
So that would this overrides that because that's still an ability.
But I mean, the attacker gets the initiative if they're the same trigger,
That's just when an enemy unit attacks.
and that's the same as mine. If attacking an enemy unit.
I'm not sure. I think that's the whole point of this card, is it denies that, otherwise you would argue that every time you charged in you still got your ability. Because technically the ability is always going to trigger in an attack.
It's usually when the dice are rolled.
Well, it doesn't state, it just says when an enemy unit attacks. What's your trigger?
It's the same trigger. It's always, if it's the same trigger, it's always.
So yours just says while this unit is engaged.
Oh no, top.
Oh,
Or middle.
motley armaments, if attacking an enemy in the flank or rear, that becomes weakened, but that's going to be the same as an ability like Sundering though, isn't it? What does it say on Sundering? I haven't got one on Sundering out. It says attacking an enemy in the flank or rear, that enemy becomes weakened. The attack rolls -2 dice and units.
From what I understand, like, you become weakened,
Right.
but that ability below is...
While units engaging an enemy.
That doesn't
I'm not
work
sure.
anymore. Yeah.
I think it stops the whole ability, literally all of the abilities, because that's the whole point of the card, otherwise it's a irrelevant card, really, isn't it?
Yeah, not many abilities are when you attack.
I'm not sure. I think the only safe way to do it is roll for it.
Okay.
So on a 4+ you can keep your motley armaments. Yeah, fine. So, but you won't be able to use disruption tactics, which is when you engage in the flank or rear, that enemy cannot use orders.
Yeah.
Or tactics cards.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's confusing. We have to read that.
Yeah.
But you are -2 dice.
Yes. So 5 dice. You roll for charge. 4 attacks.
So 4 saves on 6s, I believe now.
Yeah.
I saved 1, so you're dead.
Panic at -2. The corresponding flank.
I think they're 7, aren't they? So we'll go up to 9. Just double check. Yep, 7. 6. 4 more. And then I'm gonna.
Was your card? Is it till the end of the round? Your card was just for the turn.
End of the turn.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna then trigger Isha, I think.
Yes. So 1 wound for me.
So each time a rank in this in the unit is destroyed, one enemy engaged with it suffers 1 wound. It would be 2-3 wounds if I had the cross swords, which I don't. And I could trigger Run Child during the event activation. I can move Rick onto another friendly infantry unit within a long range. Although I may as well activate them in a minute. I mean, you're not going to activate him again, are you? That's the thing.
They've activated, yeah.
So I could run him over. I could just do that afterwards. I mean, she gives me a benefit of being on 2 ranks, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to do the wounds, that's fine. Right, okay. Then it's my activation, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
So I think I'm going to try and deny the swords.
So it's Varys.
Varys the zone.
Yeah.
Fine, on the 6. Cool. Varys only got 1 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I sell there. Weakened on them.
Yep.
Free maneuver up.
Lannisters will activate. Yeah, we'll activate this unit, and we're going to retreat 6 inches. So we go 11 inches this way. Go 11 inches behind me. And it'll be 11 plus minus 1. So we go 10 inches. Let's stop and course marks and though.
You measure from the front or back? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so you charge me
Middle, yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Or was it like that? Like that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so back to back would be all the way down here to this. And then I'm going to do it like so. Make it harder for you to charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my turn, is it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lines rough. Start of any friendly turn. One enemy becomes weakened. Weakened charges are on 1 or 2. Disorder charges even.
Okay.
And I shall go. Cersei's dead, isn't she? Okay.
Yes, she is.
That makes quite a difference.
So I'm trying to grasp at straws now. You're running away with it again.
Yeah, I think I just have to block you from healing up.
Okay.
So I'll put 3 wounds back on. One turn first, next turn. Let's put them back on these.
Yeah. Makes sense. Cool. So I guess I'm going to try and block you. So Sansa on there.
Well, I can't do it anyway. That's going to be up to.
Hey?
I've only got 2 NTUs anyway.
Yeah, well, so. I'm going to trigger sudden charge.
I was going to.
No, you come on. Cheating bastard.
I was just
Jumped on the zone. Go on then.
Yeah.
You're such a cheater. Such a cheater. Okay. So for everybody else out there, he should be targeting as soon as it goes on the tactics board, not when there's a card play. Okay. And that's it.
Need one more point. It's hard to see what you get.
Well, you're kind of going to win this now because I was going to kill Tywin then, which is annoying.
So activate Tywin.
You can't make anything weaken because
No,
they're all weakened.
I'll just put a point on them.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to move up. Just going to do a maneuver.
Cool. My activation with Roddy. Roddy is going to declare a charge. I'm going to play Devastating Impact. So I get to reroll my charge distance dice, and I gain +2 automatic hits. I don't have those, so it's passed. And then we're going to go into your. I'm going to go up like so. I can shift onto this now, can't I? Because
Yeah.
passed. So that's fine. Let's go with that. Obviously, he's going to make you vulnerable when he activates, and make you worth you an extra VP. So there you go. Hang on, I'll just do that for my part. I think I'm only on 1 anyway, aren't I?
Yeah.
Which is useless. Okay. So devastating impact. I'm 7 dice, I believe. Freeze, and then +2.
It's less for 2 rounds.
Oh, it's on 2 ranks now. Should be 6 dice on freeze. That's 6 hits +2, 8 saves -1.
It's
Vulnerable, aren't you?
yes. Oh, I use the weaken.
Okay.
So,
Generate dice. That was 1 there. Okay. So his ability when he attacks a weak, vulnerable unit, it won't trigger now then, because I've already had the rerolls. Oh,
yeah.
for God's sake. Yeah, that's 3 +2, so 5. And reroll those 3. Use the vulnerable.
5.
5 dead. Panic test -2. And Varys has used this token as well. He's
Yeah.
out now.
He's done.
Failed.
Yeah, 4 more.
Nice. Almost got him. And that's activated.
Yeah. Okay. Activate these guys.
So it's a roll quite far to get past.
Yeah.
Maybe a 4-inch move.
No, I mean that's outside, isn't it? No, it's not likely. Oh, what can I do actually? Have you activated everything?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I activate these guys first.
Yeah. So how does it work? So we've got these haven't two activated, but surely we've got the same amount of activations.
Lost units.
Yeah, but we should be on the same, no? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 activations on your side. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah, and you went first this
Yeah.
time. So I'll just go. Activate them. Move 6.
So marching them yet?
Yeah.
That's them activated.
And then activate them. Do retreat. Go 8.
Then I get a free pivot. Which I'm used to come face time. Cool.
Yeah, and that's the round, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's jaws of defeat in the moment.
Yeah. Well, it should be. Should have run away with it at night.
You should have. I've fought hard to get back in, but like you say, you're on one more VP. It's because one of the units gave away so much in marked, which was pretty harsh.
Yeah. Can I discard that one?
Killed one, didn't they? You go first.
Well, I think I'll just activate these guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting your flank or not. Probably not, is it? Maybe actually. I think that's your flank, isn't it?
So, hang on. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, still get one.
Then I'm going to play my cards. So it's the same one as before.
Okay.
So
Minus 2 dice. Yeah.
minus 2 dice. So martial superiority.
3. Down to 5 dice.
I'll play it as before, so you still get your ability.
Yeah, you're already weak. Sure, all that again. Well, I was
Yeah.
charged anyway. Charge. 5.
5 hits, needing 6s. 2.
Good.
I'm alive, just Rickon. No, 2. No, wait, 3.
3. You got 2 left.
I've got Isha and Rickon left.
I'm going to play a card. Here we roll.
So you're going to get -1.
Minus 3 to your
Yeah.
test.
So I'm needing 10.
I take a wound because of
Isha, so
Isha,
that kills
yeah.
you 1. Okay. Well. So I need a 10 then to live.
-4.
Why is it -4?
3 from this and flank. So
So you
minus
suffer
1.
1,
and then 1 more for each destroyed rank.
so 2 destroyed ranks.
And then so it's -1 anyway, and then each destroyed rank additional -1.
Okay, so -4.
Yeah,
So I need 11.
yeah.
9. Yeah, can't do anything about that. That gives you a VP, and Rickon's a VP as well.
Oh yes, yes. That's 2 more.
Which is annoying. So annoying. See, if I'd got that charge off with my tactics book, I would have been.
So I'm gonna just search for
Where'd that go?
come back.
Okay.
Just as well because you would have passed that panic test.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump higher on here for a panic test on this unit, -2.
Okay. It's not within that, is it?
No doubt. Oh, yeah. No.
Fail.
Yeah.
So just 1 left.
Okay, that was close.
Um, so I'll just go on the bags, take that away, put 3 more back on them.
Okay. Let's then do. What I can really do is that. Let's activate this riders.
Yep.
Let's go 6 inches over here. We're going to go through the flank. So, yeah, and then the normal move is 6, so don't roll a 1 basically.
Yeah.
Of course we rolled a 1. You've got no tokens on you, have you?
No.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice.
So you're doing a bushwhack, yeah?
Bushwhack, yeah, you're into the flank, so it's weakened, I believe, not vulnerable.
Oh.
Yeah, strange. They so far got 1 hit.
I'm going to use the weekends.
When did they come weakened?
Yeah, I made everything weekend last week.
Fine.
Any ones, just leave them there. That's not.
No, so 5 hits.
5, okay.
Minus 1. So 6 is vulnerable, is it?
Yes, yeah.
Five.
Is that right? I rolled 6 dice, was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 dead.
And then panic test, which you're at minus 1 for the flank charge.
Yeah.
Off you go.
Dead.
4 more dead.
So that's
So they're worth
1.
1 and 1.
Was that on them?
Yeah, you took it off.
Oh, okay.
So that's 3 points for that. And then search forth. This is already activated, isn't it? So that's irrelevant now.
Yeah.
And then 6-inch move. Let's go that. Ooh, it's more even, but I think you've big ask for me to try and get the amount of victory points by the end of the turn.
Probably just stop you moving, I'd say.
Stop the movement. Makes sense.
And I'll just move.
So you'd have to pivot all the way around because you can't land on your tray.
Come back like that.
Hang on, so go back to where you were because you can't land on your tray, so you wouldn't be able to pivot from that position because you blocked yourself in.
Yeah, or there.
Hang on, no, because you need to pivot first before you move.
Oh,
Unless
right.
you move forwards, that's the only place you can go because you've stuck yourself in.
I'll just go with.
Yeah, and then you can clear the tray. That's it. Cool. Awesome. I'm gonna play to. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna activate Roddy. I think in this situation. He is going to, when he activates, make a unit vulnerable. This unit, and make them worth a VP. I'm going to play Swift Advance.
So it's not in line of sight, it's just.
Oh, well, I can play that first then, so when a friendly infantry unit activates, and then I'll do it. Is that alright?
Oh no, I mean, you don't have to be in line of sight, it's just within 12.
I don't know, if I'm honest.
I think that's right.
I think either way, I'm going to turn and activate them, and then do. I think they're the same trigger, so. Does the free manoeuvre, so I'm going to go like so I can clear that and move 3 inches through that.
Still on it though.
Yeah, in which case. So that was it there. through it and sod it. Try and make that
Going
nice
to
and
go
that.
that far.
Well, that's the free activation, yeah? Hang on, so where was I there?
You're like, that's where you ended up. You're like, back a bit, I think.
I don't know where I was now. So there.
Yeah.
So free activation would be pivots, move 3,
Yeah.
which would take me to there.
Yeah, I'll go with it. Yeah. So.
And then charge, which will be -1, but then on 3-inch move, and then that's must be.
So how far away is it?
We're at 4 and a bit.
5.
Yeah,
So you need 6, so
I need a 2. Because I'm
6,
3-inch.
yeah, 2 twos.
We're in good. And we're going to line up like that so it's not disorderly. I'm going to play when a friendly unit attacks or charges a vulnerable enemy until the end of the turn, the defender loses all abilities and opponents may not play tactics cards. If target Rodrik Cassell's if targeting Rodrik Cassell's unit, the defender also becomes panicked. So that's you panicked as well. And then 6 dice, I think you said earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, Roddy. Put it back. Pull it back. 6 dice, needing 3s. And then re-rolling. 4 saves. And you're vulnerable, so make those 2 re-rolled.
So they all pass.
Oh, then re-roll them all then. 3 dead.
Fails, yeah.
Good. Panic test -1. The corpse pile. And you panicked. So
That's
re-roll
fail,
this. Yeah, you're 7.
Oh no, that's pass.
So I'd make you re-roll the 6 and the 1. This one.
Dead.
Off you go.
So that's 6 points, isn't it?
Yeah, March unit plus 3 victory points plus the
Yeah.
kill. Oh, that's 9. Is this going to be the comeback of the century?
9/11.
And then search for.
You got your points.
That's 4 inches, so it's like that.
Okay.
And did that one not activate? Didn't it move to get?
Just from there.
Ah, okay, okay, off the board.
So activate them. Yeah. And
Coward.
move back.
Don't think I can do much now.
No, you're on the board.
I can just jump there and draw 2. I don't think there's any cards that are going to really get me to do much in this situation. I'll make that unit, what is it? I'll make it vulnerable. In fact, I'll make it vulnerable anyway, so it's going to be panic.
Sorry, panic.
Not them weakened. Yeah, I can't do much there.
That's me done.
That's it, I think. So I got 9.
11.
You ended up with 11. 11, 9.
Yeah, I should have run away with that.
Oh, if I got you there that turn before, that brings me to. That would have brought me up there to that extra earlier, so I wouldn't have had to waste the activation here.
Yeah.
It would have then been able to get across. But otherwise, that worked out really well. I mean, you should have run away with that. The weekend stuff was really good because you not only had Pycelle, you also had Tywin, and the mummers made things weakened as well. So
Yeah,
there's loads of weakened which really suffered. Tywin's my favourite Lannister commander. He's just so good. And then the Lannister Guardsmen just survived really. If I'd marked anything else, it would have worked better for me really.
Yeah, I think probably I wouldn't put them next to each other because they just get each other's way.
Yeah, I think because they're so slow, they're not very manoeuvrable. But
Yeah.
you tanked that side. It took a lot of activations to get around you. I think killing off the crossbowmen worked quite well. That killed off Cersei, which helped because then the panics weren't a problem. But yeah, it was a difficult kind of matchup there. But yeah, overall it was quite good, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did well at the end, maybe.
Oh, if that would have been a comeback at the end, that would have been mental. I've gone from having 1 VP to 9 in the space of like a turn. So yeah, it was a close game, well played.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the video. So hopefully you enjoyed that, guys. Like, subscribe, share. Obviously do what you need to. Drop some comments below of what you'd like to see on matchups and things like that. Again, we're just having a play with cameras and things like that. So hopefully don't be too harsh on us. We'll learn as we go along. But thanks, guys. This is Hedge Night Wargaming, and signing off.